Right, so I've been made aware of a video that has been posted of me, and it was regarding the night of Brapple on Ravenhill Avenue that was being evicted. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to let you see the wee video here, and then I'm actually going to address the issues that maybe should have been addressed weeks ago when that happened. If the questions were asked, we might not be here at this stage. So here's the video. Give us a wee second. Give us a wee second.
No, mate, that's for your safety as well. This is for everybody's safety. No, mate, this is for everybody's safety. It's a public street, mate.
All right, I get it. Right. That's all I need. Perfect. Right, as you see from that video, it's being assumed that I was sort of trying to privately have a conversation with the policeman as regards what was happening on the night. Now, I was recording that video live, and as the policeman come over to me, he had asked, he says, turn my camera off, you turn your camera off, just to explain something to you. Right, so at that point, I was still doing a live feed, and in my video, you actually hear me saying, now you know I can't turn the camera off. Right, so at that point, Pinky and another had came walking over, and they'd started recording, and I went to hand Pinky my phone while it was recording live, so he could record exactly what was happening going on. But the phone was dropped. It fell to the ground. There's no assuming that it was switched off intensely. It happens, okay? So, at that point, there was 2 cameras being recorded onto me, and I had stated, not that I'd stated, I had just asked to give us a second, because the policeman couldn't get out what he wanted to get out and tell me because of the pressure that was being put on him. All we had to do was be still and be calm, and it would have happened. Now at that point, you see me stepping round to the side a bit, and I looked directly at the policeman, and I told him straight, he says, just come out with it. And at that point, he replied to me, and he says, the landlord will be here in an hour with the key. And I says, right, perfect. That's all we needed to do, so we could keep calm the 70 to 80 people that had gathered outside that property, okay? Now, on the video that you don't see there, once I had walked away, it was cut short, but I'd walked straight over to Pinky, and I told you, Pinky, and you know this, I told you straight that the policeman says the landlord will be here in an hour. And it was sort of ridiculed as some kind of, you know, abuse that night, anyway, let's just say. Now, listen, I'm doing this for everybody, and we should all be doing this for everybody. All this here paranoia and stuff that goes on. Remember, the police are doing psychological tactics on every single one of us also. You know, Pinky, they've lifted you, and they've lifted me for some that's no harm, injury, or loss caused to anyone, okay? So, the police do intensely try to cause things like this, and I have no doubt that it was that policeman's intention to walk over and single me out to make it look like there was communications going on with me and the police. But all my communications that go on with the police is in my videos, because as always and do, when any of these events or evictions were taking place, the police had to be involved. It saved any of us getting done for trespass, aggravated trespass on properties. You know, because at the end of the day, we need to be sticking together, and our numbers need to be growing on the same page. You know, so it spreads out everywhere. You know, I done a video last week apologising to anyone, and I extended it out everywhere, and that included you too, Pinky. And all I was wanting was someone to come and talk to me about what was going on. And I'm reaching out to you now, and still, my arms are there. Phone me. I'm all up for discussion. You know, we all need to unite on the same front here, and things have to be done right. And that's all I'm saying on the matter. I haven't fell out with anybody. I'm just doing things the way I do them. And that's it, folks. That's who I am. Okay? Bye.